Wow, planning a wedding.
Yeah.
I mean, stressful enough without having to worry about the prices, right?
It's so expensive.
I mean, it's like buying a house these days. So there's nothing wrong with looking for deals and ways to stretch your budget while you're keeping your big day special.
Oh, yeah, that is so true. And to help reduce costs, Brittany Smith, owner and creator of Bells in the Ball Boutique, is here with money-saving tips and trendy wedding looks. I'm so glad you're joining us today, Brittany. Congrats on the business, by the way.
Thank you.
Congrats on your recent wedding, which happened in early 2020.
Yeah.
And you started this because you saw a need out there for brides who were crushed under the expense.
Yeah, so I joined a lot of Facebook groups, and I just seen so many posts with scams, flooded with comments, and I thought I should open a place where it's safe, comfortable to come in.
You know, we report on these scams a lot on our news. And the venues that close.
Yeah.
You buy something, it never delivers.
Yep.
I mean, that's tough. And you have to deal with so many different vendors.
You do.
Dresses, flowers, cakes, catering, DJs, you know, everything.
Yeah. And before we get into some of the looks, by the way, when it comes to the wedding dress, which everyone is so focused on, right? For the bride, for the bridesmaids, the flower girl, these are often pieces that we wear just once.
Yep.
And so buying secondhand, I think, makes a whole lot of sense.
Yeah.
But even at your shop, you're selling dresses that sometimes have tags on them.
Yeah, we have a lot of new with tags or, you know, very gently used once loved dresses. A lot of wedding shops that close down or, you know, they don't have room for their last season's dresses. They'll bring them in and consign them.
Wow, so they're basically brand new.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
That
genius. And also, instead of giving wedding favors that are sort of trinkety, you have some different ideas.
Yeah, so one cost-saving tip is to do an experience, like a character artist or a sweets bar, because a lot of those wedding favors will just end up in the junk drawer.
Yeah, I know. It's so true. And the past appetizers, a cocktail hour, this can really also add to the cost of your wedding.
Yeah, definitely. So I suggest...
No kidding.
Yeah. I suggest doing a graze table, you know, have some meats, cheeses, assorted nuts, dips, things like that.
Okay, that's beautiful, Frank.
That's gorgeous. I see sometimes also people will bring in Krispy Kremes. Like for, you know, as a last minute as you're leaving the reception.
Like
a little
donut
donut
bar. Yeah.
or Whataburger, like soft tacos, you know, egg tacos or something.
For the stragglers who are on the dance floor.
You need a little
too
bit
late.
to eat before they go home.
Yes, or they hit the bar too many times.
All right, so let's get to some of your models. And the models today are wearing looks that people can purchase at your shop, is that right?
Yes, they could purchase, and once they purchase and they use it, they could reconsign.
Genius.
Wow.
Yeah.
Genius. Okay, model number one, Rose, come on out. And Brittany, tell us what she's wearing.
Yeah, so Rose is wearing a Savannah bridal gown. It has a sweetheart neckline, gorgeous lace, gorgeous beading. The sweetheart neckline, it elongates the neck, makes it look very classy, very sexy. We're seeing this trend everywhere. Retail this dress is $2,900 and we sell it for $1,200.
Wow, so you sell it for $1,200, but then after the wedding, she can bring it back to you and consign it and get, you know, probably a lot of her money back.
50% of what the dress sells for.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's a good deal.
It is.
Absolutely beautiful. And also the necklace and the earrings, the accessories.
The
are
accessories,
available.
yes. So we have the pearl necklace and earring set, as well as the Kleinfeld bridal veil.
So if a bride buys it and say alters it,
Yeah.
and then you can still bring it back altered.
Yes, you can. And a lot of brides that shop with us prefer altered gowns because you could save like $500 and not have to get a dress altered.
Yeah,
That's true.
Alterations are so expensive. Am I seeing this correctly, that the necklace and earring set is $15?
It is, yes.
Wow.
What? Yeah. Wow. I mean, you look like $1 million, Rose. So
Yeah, you really
beautiful
do.
of me. All right.
Terrific.
Okay, thank you, Rose. Let's bring out our next model, Jackie.
Yes, Jackie. She's wearing a blue chiffon bridesmaid's dress. Blue chiffon is very in right now. It looks great on everyone. What we're seeing a lot of brides do is not do the traditional matching dress. And it could have your bridesmaids save a lot of money because they can, you know, get a blue dress and, you know, a different style or a different shade of blue. They could go to a consignment store and they'll love you, the bride, for not having to spend a lot of money.
So you should be on the same chip chart.
Yeah.
But not all in the same dress.
Exactly, yeah. And so this dress, it's retail $150 and we sell it for $55.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh. Okay, and bridesmaids dresses, they are so expensive.
They are.
Again, if you have an insistent bride who says everyone must match,
Yeah.
you're just wearing that dress once.
And this is a dress you could wear over and over again.
You can,
I mean,
yeah.
so many bridesmaids dresses, at least in the past, you wear them and it's like, what do I do with this now?
Yep.
Totally. We're going to see Jackie out at a local restaurant wearing that for dinner. I have a feeling. All right, Jackie, thank you. Aubrey is our next model.
Yes,
Let's talk about her
Aubrey is
look.
our flower girl. She's wearing an extraordinary dress. We are seeing a lot of brides go away from the traditional white or off-white flower girl dress and incorporating their wedding colors. So as you could tell, you know, Aubrey, she'll grow out of this dress very quickly since she is a growing, beautiful young girl. So you could come consign the flower girl dress.
What's the savings on this one?
So this dress is retail $75 and we sell it for $30.
$30.
Awesome.
$30.
Yes.
All right, Aubrey, thank you so much. Samantha, come on out. And this has like a Spanish floral look.
It does, yes. So Samantha's wearing a Rebecca Schoenfield ball gown with a Spanish floral fabric. This dress is $3,950 at Kleinfield Bridal, but we have it for $1,250.
Like a third.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
And this dress is lovely because it has pockets. And let me tell you, brides go crazy for pockets.
Yeah,
You
gotta
know,
hold your
that
lipstick.
makes sense. Yeah. It really does.
Yes.
I mean, who doesn't? And you don't think about that when you're a guy, because we always have pockets.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, Samantha, very nice. Last but not least, your mom, Angie, and she's not just a model, she's also your business partner.
She is. She's my business partner. So she's wearing a Pissarro Nights Mother of the Bride dress. This dress is originally $268 and we sell it for $95. Has the beautiful twinkle beading, which allows for her to shine but not outshine the bride.
And I love that some of your profit goes to Shriners.
It does,
That's
yes.
wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah, and at 6 months old, you underwent surgery at Shriners Hospital in Houston for hip dysplasia.
I did.
So now you're giving back.
I am, yeah.
You're doing all good.
I am, yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
With a proud mom, Angie. Thanks to Angie, thank you, Brittany, and thanks to all of our models. You all look great, and I love the concept that once you're done, you can consign once again.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
All right, for a link to connect with Brittany, visit the scene on Houston Life. It's the section of our website. It's called HoustonLife.tv.
There you go.
.tv.
You got it. All right.